Huh. So it is true what they say. One step forward, two steps back. Or would that be 3 steps back in this case? Greetings, fellow Vita fans. This is James with PS Vita at 2 a.m. PS Vita, YouTube, content, terrible jokes. We also have terrible jokes here too. If you're into that sort of thing, then don't forget to subscribe. And please leave me your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section below. Notice how I left out the exciting video part from my opening. There's a reason for that. Okay, so by now I think everybody is familiar with the new 3.74 firmware update that Sony unleashed upon us for the Vita. Because they care. But in conjunction with that particular firmware update, the PS3 also got a firmware update of 4.89, which I touched on briefly in the previous video. I figured that since this was a PS Vita channel, that one didn't matter, but nothing could be further from the truth. Well, once that video dropped, many people got curious as to why there were 2 firmware updates almost exactly at the same time. They thought to themselves, truly there were some conspiracies going on here, and rightfully so. So they got curious and decided to see if these 2 new firmware updates sort of did anything when coinciding with one another. I mean, it can't be a coincidence, am I right? And many people in the comment section of my previous video kept telling me that they noticed that there were certain issues and functions that no longer work now between the 2. And upon hearing this, I kind of debated on whether or not it was worth even making a video on it, because I thought, well, it's probably just some sort of simple error that Sony accidentally hit us with unintentionally, because as you know, in the past they have been known to do that quite often, and that they would probably just fix it post-haste. And no, that's not me just being optimistic here. They really were doing that as of late, surprising as it may be. So I kind of just bided my time and waited to see what transpired from all this, and it looks like we finally got our answer. Notice how my enthusiasm has just suddenly dropped. So many people in the comment section of that video were saying that they could no longer transfer content between the PS3 to the PS Vita. And this seems to be all due to the new 2-step verification device setup password that is now required in order to access your account on both of those platforms. So for this, we need to go now to the official PlayStation.com website and look up important notices regarding PlayStation products and services, in particular what's been discontinued as far as PlayStation services go. Oh, I have no doubt that only good things can come from this. Knock on wood. Okay, so since the last time we checked out this particular part of the website, the last things they updated were purchases for the PS3 and PS Vita, which was back last October of 2021. And what that update basically was is that you were no longer allowed to use your credit card or debit card to make PS Vita or PS3 purchases on the actual stores with those systems. You had to use a gift card now. So since then, they have updated this with the 2 newest features, or discontinued features, I should say, now due to this new firmware update. You can't see me, but believe me, I'm using air quotes as I say that. First, as you can see here, they have updated this page for it to say that in order to sign into the PlayStation Network on a PS3 console or a PS Vita system, you now need a device setup password. And that some features are only available from a PC or mobile browser. And they claim it's to improve overall performance, but I kind of doubt that. But the one that I want to focus on here today is the top one, the latest thing that they've added. And it goes as such: transferring content between PS3 consoles and PS Vita systems. From May 11th, 2022, content cannot, I repeat, cannot be transferred from a PlayStation 3 console to a PS Vita system. Yeah, it seems like this was intentional, guys. This picture, see this picture right here? This pretty much sums up the way we are all feeling right now. Content can still be downloaded directly to PS3 consoles or PS Vita systems, or it can be transferred using a PC. However, existing PlayStation Plus subscriptions will not be affected by these changes. You can access and download all of your existing PlayStation Plus content. Additionally, you will still be able to access your already purchased content from your respective devices. So hey, we got a bone tossed to us there, I guess. And honestly, this really does surprise me. I mean, hey, maybe I'm just giving a bit too much credit here, but I really did in fact think that this was just unintentionally done by Sony due to the new 2 firmware updates, and it was something that they would just, fix and then just silently walk into the night with. Because they've done that a lot of times in the past where the store has a certain issue, they fix it, don't say nothing, and that, what's done is done. And I don't know if this was in fact intentional or it was unintentional and, they just decided to run with it. But regardless of what it may be, yeah, it's official. You can no longer transfer PS3 content over to your PS Vita. And I can't even begin to tell you how many people I saw on certain Vita forums who really enjoyed using that feature. You'd first think that not a lot of people would, but no, many users in fact did. And I think what makes this the most heartbreaking of all is that there was certain content that you could only get on your PS Vita with a PlayStation 3. And now because of this whole new firmware situation that we're finding ourselves in, it seems now like you'll no longer be able to get that content ever again for your PS Vita. So yeah, now that I'm thinking about this more and more, I do in fact think that this is in fact a 3 steps back sort of situation. No, wait, 4 steps back. Yeah, we're definitely 4 steps back here, which is crazy considering that most of us don't even have that many feet. And so there you have it, everyone. I've had a lot of people asking me lately about this whole PS3 to PS Vita transfer situation, wanting to know if Sony was ever going to fix it, and well, there you go, we got our answer. So please now at this moment, down in the comments section, I would love to hear from you all. How does this situation affect you? Did you use the PS3 to PS Vita transfer system? Did you not even know it existed? Or was it something you used sporadically? Please leave me all of your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous supporters who help make this content possible. So a huge thank you goes out to Chris Foxhound, Sabin Fire, Franz Hartle, Aridri, No Good, Lacerated 87, PSP Guru, Jamie, Hector Gonzalez, Kayonko, Burzin Mystery, Juan M. Hermosillo, Eric DeWitt, Tasha Monty, Mozgus, Matt Hargett, Buzz Sayin, Rizal Pliskin, 1488 Dental, Azumara, Nintendo Switch at 2 AM, Donut Valley, Ricardo Martinez, Dr. Super Artie, Randy Azadech, Berserker Games, Makis Blob, B Mystery, Matt Fox, Reiko Star, Neorashi, Milk Sama, Bushin Ryu Cat, Airkick 72, Zekrido, Alan Iwazu, Shin Snake, Meshuga 360, Gutter Drums, Hemdall Imbert, Wendy K, David Ray, Phantom XRS, Saul Ramirez, Kyle Brooks, JR, Silica, Per Sterner, Adam Thury, Skullshrew Tugel TCG, BMF, Claimer Malarkey, VG Legends, Jared Hado, Kevin Enright, Heston Joseph, Crazy Cat, Rodrigo Vera, Hero Acer, Adam Sondi, PS Vita S, Richard Cruz, Joseph Shavak, Jelle, H-Hitter, and Michael O'Connor. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and gaining access to a number of perks, including having your name featured on the end credits of these videos, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. I also have some affiliate links from both Amazon and PlayAsia for anyone who is interested in purchasing something from them. Basically, the way it works is so long as you use one of those links to just access their website, then anything you purchase afterwards, a small commission will go to help support this content at no extra cost to you, the consumer. I also have channel merchandise available, and of course, as always, likes and shares can help equally as much. You know what? Heck with it. This is 5 steps back, Sony.